This 1950s Kiwi Dream project has had some significant twists and turns during my ambitious renovation. Dodgy pipes, unexpected rewiring and cabling, rotting floorboards and water damage, plus having to do some of the work twice, have all contributed to an absolute budget blowout. We're currently an alarming $79,500 over budget. Those sorts of figures make you feel sick. We have to find savings, and right now. Anything that is not essential has to go, and that starts with Pascal's lovely sanctum idea. $5,000 down, $74,500 to go. The spectacular location of this property means you should go the extra mile to take advantage of the setting any chance you get. And Pascal's specially designed sanctum was a perfect example. But time to give Pascal the bad news. You've painted this beautiful picture with the sanctum, or pergola. I really trust in your design and your vision, but with everything that's going on with the building and my budget, I can't afford it. I'm going to have to cut it from the design. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just can't afford it.
And you don't think there's something else that we can sort of cut from somewhere else that we can claw this back in?
I've looked at it from every angle and I just can't afford it. It's just a bridge too far for me.
I mean, everyone has their budget constraints, and unfortunately landscaping is usually towards the end when everyone's sort of spent all their money on their house. So no, we're kind of used to that. I'm just thinking, how about we put a nice little bench there or something like that, so at least you can go there and enjoy that view, and maybe, who knows, down the track.
It's a lovely idea. Thanks. I thought I was going to have to make do with my picnic blanket.
It's disappointing, of course, but say la vie.
Back in the downstairs second bedroom, the water damage problem has been taken care of by Neuralite. It's now time to even the concrete slab out. This is a messy concrete grinding business. If I'm to have any chance of floorboards in this room, the concrete slab will need to be perfectly even, so it's all about dust, dust and more dust.
It's snowing downstairs. Just come back from the North Pole.
Next, the expert jibbers from Best Boys are taking care of the ceiling and back wall where the wardrobe will be. There's some elements of this room I'd like to retain from the original beachside batch feel. For example, I loved the original louvers.
So Evie, we've stuck with the original design and kept the louvers, although we've obviously replaced them. These are breezeway louvers that Seabourn Joinery have put in for us, and they're far superior than the older ones that we had. These fully lock off, totally airtight.
You can see that they've got a really nice smooth running mechanism, and it feels nice and tight, and you can really see why they would have had louvers in the first place, to moderate that airflow.
The sea breeze coming in.
A window opening like that would have just been like a big sail.
It would have been.
Good choice, I like them. I also wanted to retain the original plaster walls on the window sides of the room. The trouble is, on closer inspection, the original plaster walls were noticeably crooked, which was accentuated once Best Boys had jibbed the walls perfectly straight around them. So, if I want a plaster wall finish, Atwood plasterers need to recreate them.
Okay, so Jace, these reveals here, we need to keep them parallel, so that when you walk into the room, you eye it, although the window's out and not level, it looks parallel. Same as over here with the door, the line between the architrave and the plaster, we want to keep that parallel, so that when people are leaving the room, they walk out and it all looks neat and straight and sharp. And the wall is plumb at that point, but at the window, it's slightly out and been manipulated to make it look right to the eye.
The plaster isn't even dry yet, but Sally Ridge, my interior designer, and I are keen to start talking colours. This grotto feels really working for me.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It's finished.
It smells good too, doesn't it? So what we've done is we've plastered the walls, clearly, and then we've got this lovely ply which has got like a resin whitewash on it, which I think we'll put on the back wall.
Oh, I like that.
It's nice, isn't it?
You're obviously trying to introduce texture.
A little bit of texture. Well, we've got texture on the walls, obviously the plaster, and then texture on the back wall. And then I thought we'd maybe run with something a little bit warmer, the sea fog. Do you like that sort of, it's got a little bit more warmth than the black white?
Lovely, very nice.
Yeah, I like it too. It's nice and soft. And then obviously we've got this sort of carpet, the colour here, and I thought I'd dress to match, clearly.
Again
Don't you think?
You've done it. It's amazing the way you do that.
I know, you're not too bad yourself today, I have to say. So that's what I was kind of thinking, that, the plaster, jib, and then the ply.
I'm glad we're trying to add texture because I was thinking.
Really?
Yes. I thought, wow, might like a bit of bling.
Well, no,
What do you
I'm
think?
kind of thinking not.
Really?
It does match what I'm wearing,
It
but
does. I can see a little coat made out of this with what you're wearing.
maybe a skirt. So where would you want to put that?
Well, I thought we could put a strip somewhere.
Well, no, because the only place we could really use it is on the back wall, and that's where my ply's going. Oh, we could maybe put one in the wardrobe. We could do the back.
Last time I made a suggestion, I thought you were going to like that.
No. Oh, it's okay. It's just not my,
Okay, we'll
not
stay
my cup of
French.
tea.
We'll stay French. I like that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we're really smart. Really smart.
Plywood as a simple feature on the back wall behind where the bed will be is a nice touch that again follows the beachy batch feel. I had hoped to have floorboards in here. Mike Hayward from Refresh has warned me that it would need another complicated underfloor system, similar to the troublesome job in the upstairs living room. Mike suggested carpet will be much more forgiving with any slight variances on the concrete slab. And you know what? This time, I'm going to listen to him. The guys from Warm Up lay the underfloor heating. And then John Casper Carpets lay a hard-wearing nylon Feltex carpet. Next, the guys from Boston Wardrobes install my built-in wardrobes and drawers. I have an opportunity for more savings with my choice of LuxiFlex blinds. I had originally planned and budgeted for remote control blinds for this room, the same as the blinds in the upstairs master bedroom. But we have to make some savings, so in this second bedroom, I'm having cord-operated blinds. But there's no compromise on quality. With no double glazing on the windows for this room and louvers, my LuxiFlex blinds have thermal pockets for efficient insulation. And they are full block-out blinds too, so it won't be hard to get a good sleep in this room, regardless of the time of day or night. The downstairs second bedroom has been a financial success. I was $74,500 over budget. By going with carpet instead of floorboards, we saved $2,700. And by choosing cord-operated blinds over remote control blinds, we saved a further $600. Also, I have brutally cut Sally Ridge's furnishing budget for the upstairs living room in half, from $8,000 down to just $4,000, meaning I am now $67,200 over budget. A long way to go, but heading in the right direction. This upstairs living room space deserves great furniture, but spending big money on it is just not my reality anymore. Sally's challenge is to furnish the lounge room for just $4,000, and she's working on some solutions at Big Save Furniture.
I'm really liking the design of this couch.
Yeah, it's nice.
Clean cut.
And I like wide arms.
Yes.
They're really functional.
Yep. But the advantage we have with this, Evie, is we can choose any of these colours here. So I was kind of thinking along the lines of maybe running with the grey and then doing black piping.
Oh, yeah. You don't think it would look a bit linear, a little bit stripy?
Oh, do you know, I just think it'll make it look very sophisticated, give it that sort of nice clean lines and make it look,
Smart.
very, very smart.
And we'd add colour with cushions?
Yes, totally. We'll do something sort of, a little bit creative or something like that. You like?
Yeah, I do. I'm actually a bit surprised that we can get this here, but I'm really liking it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Still to come, we dress and reveal the downstairs bedroom. I feel really cosy in this room. I really like it. Can Sally meet the challenge of furnishing this space for $4,000?
You've done it so well. It looks awesome.
Picking out all these particular pieces and then putting it into this environment is just, it looks amazing.
And Mike Perot delivers some enormous news.
Don't know what to say. This doesn't normally happen in television.
My Kiwi Dream renovation project overlooking the Hauraki Gulf is really taking shape. This space, the main living area, has been the toughest room of all of them so far. It's been a long, hard, winding road, but now we're at the stage of having just a few final touches applied, such as remote-controlled Luxaflex blinds to service the huge expanse of windows. I'm very proud of the living room, deck area and view. And to celebrate, I've invited a few close friends around tonight for a preview of the Kiwi Dream. But before that happens, we need to furnish. And we're about to see if Sally has been able to rise to the challenge of furnishing this space on a tight budget of just $4,000.
Well, Lily, we've got this amazing space, but the darling Evie has put my budget for my furnishings elsewhere, as you can tell. But you've been an amazing help to furnish this place.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to look so cool.
Such a cool space, right?
Yeah,
really
so
exciting.
great. Can't wait.
This living room space could be intimidating to furnish. The potential could easily be paralysing, but I think Sally is getting it just right. Understated, simple, and letting the room and view do the talking.
Lily, I cannot believe what we've achieved by shopping at Big Save. Is that rude to say that?
No, not at all. We get that all the time. No, we get it all the time. You've done it so well. It looks awesome.
I have to say, going into the store and wandering around and like picking out all these particular pieces and then putting it into this environment is just, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's blown me away with the custom-made loudspeaker that you got, that you picked out all the colours yourself, and to achieve all of that in under $4,000 is just awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Look at it.
It's
oh my
brilliant.
gosh.
For me, Sally's masterstroke in the living area is using the Luxaflex soft shades. Over here we've got the Duet sheer shades and they're black. I can still see through them, I can get my view while still filtering the light. They're a really bold statement, but they're still so sexy. I love them, and when they go up, you don't even know they're there. On this side of the house, where the driveway is, I've got a translucent soft shade. And Sally's chosen this because it's got beautiful diffuse soft light that comes into the room. I can drop it down from the top, so people can't see into the house coming down the driveway, but I still get daylight or natural light. Otherwise, I can lift the shade up to its full height and get the full thermal value so that the warmth stays inside and the cold air stays outside. Renovating this living area, I mean, it's finished, but it's been a completely mixed bag, let's face it. This floor saga was an absolute nightmare. And my finances need a bit of fine-tuning. Okay, they're a mess, I admit it. But we have had some wins on my Kiwi Dream project, I think. We've got the barbecue area looking gorgeous, ready for my upcoming party. We've been able to open up the living area completely, so we've got all of this beautiful space. We've got our steel joinery, which Dean the architect is particularly happy about. And we've retained the original fireplace from the original home. It's looking gorgeous. But at this point, I'm feeling a bit more tense than I am excited, really. You know, we've got a good team, I've got a great team with me, but a lot has to happen to finish this off beautifully. I don't know, they built the pyramids from the ground up with their bare hands. How hard can it be? Right? Meanwhile, the second bedroom downstairs is also now ready for furnishing. There's not a lot of space to make an enormous impression here, and yet a few simple pieces from Big Save Furniture, accessories from Freedom, and tasteful dressing by Sally, and another nook in my Kiwi Dream renovation project is complete.
Hasn't this room got a great feel to it with the timber panelling? We kept the plaster of the original building. You recall we moved the door across to create some space there for the furniture.
I've already forgotten that that door was ever moved. I mean, it's such an obvious configuration where you have it now. To tell you the truth, I thought this room was going to be a bit boring. But, I mean, after all, it's a box, right?
Yes.
But I love the ply as a headboard. I love these task lights because they're tying in with that ply. Sally's done a wonderful job of dressing it. I mean, it's casual and yet you could feel like you were on a resort holiday. The Mariner themes,
Right.
beautiful and clean.
And you can see how important the lighting is. And Lighting Plus have helped us there with the accent lighting, creating light and dark areas, task lighting, and then overall the ambience of the space.
The task lighting is beautiful, the way it ties in with this timber. Oh no, it's working really well. It's warm and intimate and cosy. I really like it. This is what it's all about. This is the Kiwi Dream. Transforming once loved but tired places into exceptional spaces. Spaces you can retreat to. And spaces that you just can't wait to enjoy with family and friends. Etc. but over the wall. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep my builders on. So I've just been on the phone to Mike Pero, who's advising me to stop everything. The building, the filming, the money is going into a bad place. Don't know what to say. This doesn't normally happen in television, although it does happen in renovations. I'm sure there's a lot of people looking at me right now going, did you think it would be a straight run? At least I'm walking a well-trodden path. So I'll have to talk to Talia and Mike from Refresh, try and retain our contractors for as long as we can. It might be weeks. And I have a party tonight. So really all there is to do is put on a smile and get ready. Pick up your copy of Renovate magazine for advice and inspiration for home renovation.